When will white people leave this earth and never return? Because I'm getting tired of seeing them everywhere. Great, starting the video off with a good old plate of this ain't okay. If the only time that you would have a problem with this phrase is if the word white was black instead, then that's a problem. Because if it's not okay one way, it's certainly not okay the other way. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/iamatotalpos, and if you would love to show your support, it'd be absolutely amazing and see another video like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, start up one of them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe and turn on them notifications. Alright, let's go. My grandparents live in this location, and I'd be darned if you stepped one foot into that city to spread the virus because you think you're above it. Keep your disgusting, spoiled kids away from any surrounding towns, you anti-vax scumbag. Tell your grandparents to stay in the house and take care of themselves, and me and my kids will go about our lives, because it is not my job to protect you or your family. If you want to hide from a virus that you have a 99.9% chance of surviving, you go right ahead. Weird. It's almost as if that whole not my job to protect you or your family didn't mention the whole it's not your job to spread the virus. It's almost as if it's like a public general decency responsibility to help make an effort towards getting things back to normal. So how about this, Karen? Put on the dang mask and shut up. God forbid people have to have enough of an issue with you being in public in general. Now we have to deal with this kind of stuff from you? Jeez. Don't you have a bad parking job to go try and justify? Why do people seem to be okay with a cat running loose, but the minute one of my dogs is loose, everyone comes unglued? Good thing I'm armed to protect my property, I suppose. Because cats can't bite through your hamstring? Ever have cat scratch fever? I have. Not as fun as it sounds. It's cool though. It's tough to find a living target practice at times, so they are always welcome at my place. Okay, that does not justify shooting an animal. I have noticed maybe on like one occasion, but very rarely, people will let their cat roam around like a neighborhood, but I feel like if there's either an invisible fence with a dog or a neighbor that's allergic to cats, a simple talking to them will solve the issue of the cat walking around the cul-de-sac. I've only seen that maybe one time before, so it's probably not a common thing. At least from my perspective, I don't know what the commonality of cats going around about the neighborhood is in other places. Jail for maid who mixed her menstrual blood and other bodily fluids into family's food and water. What? An Indonesian maid working for a family in Punggol purposely tainted their drinking water with rice with her urine, saliva, and menstrual blood, a district court heard on Monday, January 13th. The family ended up consuming the contaminated items. Yeah, pardon me, I was getting 6-second abs from dry heaving. Alabama sheriff's thug shot Christmas tree draws complaints. A sheriff's department in the state of Alabama has come under fire over a Facebook photo showing a Christmas tree adorned with mugshots of suspect. It called the decorations thug shots in a Facebook post on Thursday that drew thousands of negative comments. Gee, I wonder why. I'm actually wondering if anybody who thought about making this thought, oh hey, what's the worst that could happen? Wear an effing mask. I want my dad to effing survive. Spoiler alert, he's going to die eventually. We all are. Get used to it. Death is a part of life. And I would wear a mask if they worked to stop the virus spread and the upside was greater than the downside. But they don't work to stop the spread. Let me guess, you're the same type of idiot that has a dirty room that's like dirty beyond belief, which you're just gonna say, oh, it's gonna get dirty again anyway if I clean it. You legitimately cannot justify bad actions by saying it's a bad habit. I can't do X just because I'm gonna do it again. As unpopular as it is to say, I don't give two shots if me wearing a mask saves someone's life, I'm not going to wear one. I believe in survival of the fittest, and if you're not one of those people that survives, it was just your effing time to go. Oh, cool, so you're perfectly fine if it was your dad, your sister, your mother, your aunt, your dog, I don't know. How does it feel if it was to hit close to home? Would you be calling it natural selection then now, Skippy? Because you can guarantee 99% of the people that spout this kind of nonsense has not had it hit anywhere close to home. YouTuber arrested as pregnant girlfriend dies during livestream. Russian YouTuber Blank has been arrested and faces 15 years in prison after his girlfriend died during a livestream as he made her stand outside in freezing cold. Near naked, Blank died of hypothermia according to reports. In an earlier livestream, 28-year-old person had revealed that she was pregnant. I'm gonna let you know right now, Mr. Russian YouTuber, I don't know if you're watching this from your prison cell, but congratulations, nobody is going to miss you. But let me guess, you did it for the views, didn't you? For the "it's a prank bro" crowd, didn't you? Yeah, no, it's a lot of people didn't even know who you were up until this point, and then they saw this and think, oh, we're never gonna miss them. Before entering blanks, employees or customers are not required to wear masks. We use the strongest protection possible. God, if you catch the virus, that is between you and him. You can guarantee whoever had this sign put up crashed their car at least twice because Jesus Take the Wheel came on a little too many times. Facebook to give lesser punishment for hate speech against white people than against minorities. Selective discrimination. Comments against men will also be treated more lightly than comments against women. Somebody please tell me this is fake. Like I said in the beginning, it's not okay one way, it shouldn't be okay the other way. Child pleaded, "Don't drop me," as a woman held him over an apartment balcony to punish him, San Antonio police say. Boy said that he won't do it again as he dangled 35 feet above the ground. Don't you know, parenting of the year, just dangle him over any area with a significant drop and let gravity torment the rest of them. Sad news here at business. I learned today that our bee yard was hit by vandals. Sometime last night, someone went into the bee yard and tipped over all of the hives, smashed them, and doused them with diesel fuel. Not a single bee survived. In all, 5.5 million bees are now gone. All the honey is mixed with fuel and police are investigating. A total loss. Needless to say, but there will be no honey this year. I have a long road ahead to rebuild what I have lost and will keep you informed. I will honestly never understand why some people think that they have nothing else better to do in life than to make other people's life just as sad as theirs is. No, I can't do anything to improve my state of life. Might as well bring other people down to my level. Oh look, a beehive that probably took a lot of time and hard work to put together. I know this is a long shot, but if everyone can please share this post in hopes of finding Button. Long and really unbelievably all around ridiculous story short, our family dog Button was staying with a family friend for Thanksgiving in East Long Beach when he escaped their backyard on or around November 24th. He evidently was found, but the finders finally decided this week to let us know that they found him and will not be returning him. A copy of the text is attached. To add insult to injury, he included the fact that Button now has a new name. Furthermore, this text message was sent anonymously, so the sender cannot be traced. If you or anyone you know has seen Button, please contact me ASAP. He is 9 years old and weighs about 4 pounds. We've had him since he was 6 months old, and I've attached 3 pictures of him. I have also attached the picture that was sent with the text message, the one with him standing on the dark wooden floors. I can't believe this is real life. I don't understand how someone can do this and teach their child it's okay to steal from other people. Please help us spread the word. Hashtag Operation Rescue Button. Dear owner, I'm sorry it took me this long to get back to you about your dog Button. I saw your post and I struggled to come to a decision to let you know. I'm getting back to you because I know you still may be aching about him. The bad news is that my family, upon finding the dog, is so attached to him, especially my little girl, to a point that I told her that we can keep the dog. I know it's harsh situations for you to accept, but we are so attached to him. One thing I can promise you is that we will love and care for him to the best we can. We gave him a different name also. I'm truly sorry for not returning Button to your family, but I assure you he will be loved and well cared for. Weird, you say that you were attached to him as if somebody wasn't already attached to him for even a longer period of time than you already were. Here's the thing, don't steal animals, you jackwad. Just a general rule of thumb, don't steal anybody's animal, okay? Like, seriously, how self-centered do you have to be to steal a family member and then think it's okay? Hackers sent videos and images of flashing strobe lights to thousands of Twitter followers of the Epilepsy Foundation last month in a mass cyber attack that apparently sought to trigger seizures in those with epilepsy, the foundation said. What, if I'm doing it over the internet, it can't actually affect anybody in real life, huh? Weird, it's as if these guys didn't learn anything about the Porygon Pokemon episode. It's such a self-esteem boost to know you effed someone's girlfriend. Look, I'm leaving you out of the photo out of some respect, but honestly, your hair looks like it's so dirty you only shower on the full moon. Must be them alpha moves to mess with somebody else's girl. To any of you watching this, do not cheat on anybody else's significant other, and to those in relationships, please do not cheat on your significant other. It's one thing if you have an agreement at the beginning of the relationship, like polyamorous style things, but if you go against those agreements, that's not good. Someone tried to gas the furries with chlorine at Midwest Fur Fest convention in Rosemont. Annual gathering of people who dress as furry animals disrupted Sunday morning by intentional chlorine gas incident and hotel evacuation. I've never really been a part of the furry community whatsoever. Sometimes when I go to MagFest, there are people dressed up in fursuits, and honestly, I just let them be them, because they're there having a fun time, and for some reason, I hate the fact that some people just have some personal vendetta with them in general. Why would I dress up as a furry? It's so weird, dude. You have Doritos layers on your face, and you haven't showered since 2007. I honestly hope that everybody made it out of this okay. An active duty soldier has been charged with the death of his girlfriend's 5-year-old son, who was hit by a vehicle after the suspect forced him to get out of the car along an Alabama road over the weekend, authorities said. Sergeant, this person, 35, was driving on Alabama Highway 165 Sunday evening when the boy became unruly inside of the vehicle, Russell County officials told reporters at a news conference Monday. The heartless suspect then pulled over at a church parking lot and told the child to get out in the rain, sheriff said. The victim, identified as this person, apparently wandered into the highway before being struck by a Toyota Avalon, according to the sheriff. He has no idea where he is or how to get home, Taylor said. Who thinks to tell a 5-year-old to get out of the car because they're being potentially loud? Doesn't matter how loud your kid is, please do not kick them out of the vehicle, especially anywhere. We are a store. We have many consoles for sale. PS5 Disc Edition $1,200, PS5 Digital $1,179, Xbox Series X $1099, Nintendo Switch Mario Kart 8 Bundle $449, PS5 $55 weekly, Xbox $50 weekly, Switch $22 weekly. They're renting these? Message me. No credit needed. $8 down on any console. Hey, Slim Cognito, I'm kind of wondering, for the rental things, what's to stop me from, say, renting one out and then just going to the other side of the country? Because if your business is so credible, the only way to advertise is through a Facebook Marketplace post, I'm gonna say you can get consoles for a pretty low price. The one thing that is pretty glorious that I've started to see is that consoles on Facebook Marketplace that I've been seeing in my area have actually started to drop a little bit, which means the patience is winning. Congratulations, we actually know what your kryptonite is. It's people who have patience. I would legit like to have like a popcorn and a viewing party to just see people trying to sell their consoles at retail, but then offering, hey, I'll give you $200 for it. You know, just lowball them to make them laugh. Like, seriously, why would I buy retail on Facebook Marketplace? I can just go to retail. Do they also teach you to ask, do you want fries with that in that fancy social studies university? Hey, how about you take your classism and F right off, you sad sack of shot. You're literally saying that people don't deserve a loving wage because you don't think they are valuable to society, yet I bet your dumb butt eats fast food and benefits from social reforms stemming from the study of sociology. Your only value comes from the fact that you're still cheaper than a robot, which can do the same job. I bet that fancy college degree and crippling debt comes in handy when you're flipping my burgers. Cry more. You know, having worked in both the food industry and retail, I have learned to respect those people who both package my packages and make my food for me, you know, so don't bash them. We're all cogs in the same machine. Like, seriously, you might want to show a little bit of respect towards people that are making your food. You ever heard of the story of people who spit in your food? Aren't you one of the people that threw a house party on Halloween? One of the people who are a reason for this lockdown? Please stay out of blank. We don't want you here. Girl, F ya. And shut up, blank. We do want her. Yes, I did attend a house party in here. We figured there was 100+ people there, and guess what? A bunch of cops came, and nobody got a single ticket or even a warning. The word virus wasn't mentioned once. There was a noise complaint, and we quieted down, and they left. Why would you honestly even throw a house party with people you don't hang out with on a regular basis? Just, oh what, did you do it to look popular with the crowd? Oh well, hope y'all get sick. Honestly, I never understand the whole idea of having these like humongous parties with people you don't even hang out with on a frequent basis. You just kind of like put in some kind of event on Facebook and then people just start showing up. They don't even know you. Oh, but there's a party here. More so especially with everything going on. Like seriously, don't be preaching invincibility and then start coughing. And with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see another video like this one here today in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and if you have not already, subscribe and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.